can find all kinds of.
Oh, dude. So promoting the show, I joined a whole bunch of new groups, right?
Cults is.
But
we've started
basically,
cult.
I've been putting basically just the Maxwell method of comedy that Brad Goldby turned me on to.
You've been putting a bag over your head.
I put a video and masturbating, yes, and I put lipstick on the bag.
It's a frown.
I'm sad.
She's like, yeah, I'm a sad little slut.
And then when I come, I take the bag off and then I turn it upside down. Wow, this turned.
And now I'm a happy little slut, aren't you? And you're just like crying and like, that's so stupid.
I'm weeping into my bag.
I just that seems like some David Lynch shit. And then, yeah, you know, you're a happy baby. And he's like, whew, I need a cigarette. And that's scene, like, roll credits.
Greatest porn film ever made. Goldby got into an argument with some guy over on this Maxwell comedy thing. This guy, speaking of power moves, advice as a power move, he was saying you shouldn't go to open mics because you'll never get an honest response from the audience. It'll just be your friends who laugh at everything you say. And I was like, slow down. I was like, slow down. What kind of friends do you have?
Yeah. But by friends, you mean other comedians. Yeah, maybe the first 4 or 5 times,
what
but
are you,
eventually.
like a mental patient?
Yeah,
like,
the only time you
live at a retirement home and
although
tell
it
jokes
is
to
weird
nurses?
whenever a comic's killing, like, those same jokes that on any other night, if they were bombing, you'd be like, God, here we go again. It's just like you can enjoy it.
Anyways, so Goldby, and then he goes, you should only do it for booked shows. And he goes, because those people are paying money and they expect to laugh. And my argument is always like, well, they paid money and they're expecting to laugh, so they're pretty much going to laugh at anything you fucking say, as long as you're trying.
Well,
But
if they're paying money, then why not give them somebody that's experienced?
Yeah, exactly.
That's really weird
That's the
advice.
other problem. Like, how are you not working
That's like
out?
the only comedy advice I don't think I've ever heard anybody give is
I
don't
know.
go to open mics.
Exactly. Don't work out.
Don't go to the gym, man. You don't need to get better.
So I ended up.
Get
So of course I
stronger.
joined this group.
Wow, that is monumentally stupid, dude.
So I posted the thing about the scam comedy classes. I got 2 videos. One's called Scam Comedy Class 1.
Don't go to open mics. Just go to my comedy class.
No, the scam comedy classes. We were talking about the scam comedy class.
That's a great scam comedy class.
Yeah,
Just
I know.
like half
It's
of
the worst
it,
advice I've
half
ever-
of it is just shitting on open mics.
Yeah, exactly. But no, we did a video. So I called the video Scam Comedy Classes. I posted the video onto the Maxwell's Method of Comedy. Somebody fucking reported it to Facebook. It got tagged for being obscene, and then so I challenged it to be reviewed, and then they just posted it back up again. Because there was nothing. It was a picture of Judd Apatow making a funny face. Like this. Because you know how he did those masterclass things?
Yeah.
And then if you look at the comments on any masterclass video that's on Facebook, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, why? This guy's a fucking hack. Everybody hates Judd Apatow.
I watched
So-
some of his special. It wasn't very good.
He's not funny. I saw his original, his Young Comedian special.
liked-
That he was on the same one as Bill Hicks and Dice.
I think he was on the same one. I think Ray was on. Ray Romano
Yeah, Ray
was
Romano.
on that one. Yeah,
And Hicks and Dice.
yeah.
And that was the one that Dice fucking blew up.
That's a hell of a lineup.
Yeah, and he, like, yeah, and I watched
Although I
it
like
because I knew he
Freaks-
was.
I like Freaks and Geeks and Undeclared.
Yeah, I like 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I like 40-Year-Old Virgin
I
was
love
great.
40-Year-Old Virgin for a long time. I saw that a bunch of times.
That's a long time
Knocked
ago,
Up is
man.
kind of when he kind of started losing it.
40-Year-Old Virgin was weird because seeing that movie as a virgin, you're just like, man, could that be me? Like, 'cause I saw that movie when I was like 13. You know what I mean? And like, well, also at that point in my life, I was willing to apparently save myself until marriage.
Well, watching that as an adult who's had sex, I was like, that black bald guy really has some good advice.
Yeah, exactly. For me, the
Everything he's saying is
the whole
true.
time I was
It's
watching, I was just
absolutely
like,
fucking true.
Is that gonna be me?
Don't you're putting the bitch on the pedestal. It's like, I don't know what that means.
Also, as a 13-year-old, you're like, dude, Steve Carell's kind of killing it. Like, he's got
Oh,
a dope
God,
house.
dude,
like,
the fucking, oh yeah, who the fuck, yeah, that's the other thing I was thinking is like, what job in California at a electronic warehouse are you affording that fucking apartment? Who the fuck is living like that? Alone, too.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, and also, I wanted to fuck that lady's daughter. That was
yeah.
Kat Dennings, yeah.
Yeah, that's, she's the girl in Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
Yeah, yeah.
If you've never seen that movie, it's
I have.
hilariously terrible.
I have, but it's not as good as She Was a Hoe for Show.
No, I'm not comparing those two.
That fucking line, dude. That
40-Year-Old
scene.
Virgin's a good
That
movie.
scene is so good.
I think the worst part of 40-Year-Old Virgin is the very end whenever he starts singing the song. And they all sing the song.
Best is She Was a Hoe for Show. That was because white guy. Because that's another thing.
That's how you talk.
Saw the young
That's how you talk.
You've seen the Young Comedian
Hey, man,
special, right?
You ain't my bitch.
That's the same Young Comedian special with Barry Sobel.
I don't think I saw that set. I only saw.
That was a fucking unique phenomenon.
I only saw what's his face talking about it.
I did the same thing. Yeah, I did it at Sandollar that one time.
Yeah.
I did my own version. I did my own white guy rapper. White rapper? Yeah, that's a riff on an 80s phenomenon. That was a thing that used to do in the 80s.
That's
like, I'm white, watch me rap. And that's my bit.
That's the thing that you have to understand is that references of things from the 80s aren't like...
Yeah, but it still works. No, the bit works. It still works. Fucking Steve Carell did it in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm a white guy, and I'm talking like a black guy. Isn't that hilarious? It's me writing lyrics, rap lyrics with footnotes. And then I
remember you doing the bit.
But he would just flat out, Barry Sobel would just go, my name is Barry, and I'm a Jew.
Okay.
And it would be like, I like Wham, or whatever. It's just like
Wham.
Yeah, it's just shit like that. Dude, that's the bit. You gotta watch the bit.
I'm a Jew, and then I like Wham. That's why you gotta have friends. Dun, 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 dun.